All you big ballers, shot callers out there, Kevin Frazier has entered the building. Time for a little NBA basketball on ESPN. The Blazers come in looking to give the fans in the Great Northwest their money's worth. Rasheed Wallace is going to show us why he is considered one of the premier post players in the game. They're going toe-to-toe with the Rockets. Yao Ming is going to lead the charge. He can't avoid the spotlight because it's going to come down to a few important plays, especially on the defensive end. Rockets, Blazers. It's getting hot in here.
Hello, everybody. It's nearly game time here at the Rose Garden in Portland. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Fitz, here's the first guy that deserves attention. Rasheed Wallace is a phenomenal post player, so you can bet that's going to be his meal ticket. Expect this guy to be around the low post block a lot. On the other side, you've got another good shooter. Yao Ming doesn't surprise anybody with that mid-range stuff anymore. They expect him to hit those shots because he's that good.
Thanks, Tom. Just about time to tip it off. The Rockets control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. To Griffin. Here comes the double team. Deflected. That's his first block of the game. Anderson tries the spin move. To Patterson. Floats it up. Hits it.
He doesn't have a great inside game, but everyone looks good when nobody's guarding you. There had to be a breakdown somewhere.
To Mobley. Now right wing. To Mobley. Pump fakes. Mobley is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
To Patterson. Wallace wants it down low. Wallace with the shot. Gets the post shot to fall.
I think he may have run with the hook shot there because he didn't want to get it smashed back in his face, and it was the right move.
We've got a 4-point ball game. To Mobley. Out on the right. Skip to Francis. Francis sizing up his man. Francis takes the shot from about 16. It's ripped down by Wallace. To Patterson. Lob to Davis. Davis uses the drop step. Davis with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Rice has it. To Mobley. Mobley launches from beyond the arc.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
The Blazers have the ball in a 1-point lead. To Wells. Now on the wing. Anderson lets it go from the wing. Misses the jumper.
The D had him scouted perfectly that time. He has to be honest with himself and recognize that's not a good shot for him.
Mobley crosses over. He's double teamed. That last lane was good by Mobley.
When you think fancy moves, this guy certainly is not at the top of the list, but that wasn't a bad job there.
To Wells. In the paint. Davis goes to the drop step. Yao got a hand on it for the block. To Rice. Now right side. Mobley takes a turnaround J. Rebounded inside by Davis. To Patterson. Wells releases. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Here comes the double team. Francis was out of bounds there, and that'll cost them a possession. The Blazers have the ball and are down 1. To Wells. Wallace pulls the trigger from the high post.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
And the Rockets bring it up. They're shooting 33% from the floor. To Mobley, beyond the arc. Can't drop the long one.
Unless the clock's running down on you, there's just no reason to take him that deep.
Wallace takes the quick shot. Money!
Don't sleep on this guy out there with the mid-range jumper. He can definitely drop one on your head.
Francis is at the controls. Back to Francis. To Mobley. It's stolen.
That wasn't one of those poke steals. He took the ball away like a man.
The layup was dropped in by Patterson.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points. By getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Caught by Mobley. Took that last shot on the wing by Mobley.
He's got at least a decent mid-range game, so that's not really a surprise.
The Blazers taking up court with a narrow lead, 10-7. To Anderson. He's double-teamed. Patterson takes a wide-open shot. A rare rebound by Griffin. Francis from inside. Money on the jump shot.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
And the Blazers bring it up. To Wells. He's doubled up. Wells fires from the right block. Hits it.
You have to be happy with any possession where you end up with a great look.
To Yao. Rice launches from beyond the arc. Can't capitalize. Anderson raises up. It's back rim and out. There's the horn, and we've got a tight one. At the end of one, it's 12-9. Wallace inbounds to start the second quarter. To Wells. Right wing pass. Out of the wing. Wells is looking to do something with it. Wells fades away inside.
You have to improvise in this league, and that's what happens here in this replay. He made the most out of a tough situation.
And the Rockets with control, but are down here, 14-9. For three. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
You look up ugly in the dictionary, and there'll be a freeze frame of that shot.
To Davis. Pass right side. Anderson crosses over. Rebounds. Wallace sails in. Gets back rim and out.
I think he made things a little tougher for himself than they had to be with that fadeaway.
To Rice. Mobley wants the ball. He gets it inside. Mobley puts it up from 11. Not this time.
I normally like the turnaround J, but I'm not sure he needed to go to it that time.
Anderson launches from beyond the arc. Rebounded by May. That's his spot on the floor, but the three was missed by Francis. The old rebound set up the bucket by Rice.
When somebody drops that fadeaway on you, it's like a dagger.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. To Anderson. Anderson shoots off the mark with the three ball.
He's better off taking that shot when he's wide open. Otherwise, the pressure's probably going to get to him.
To Francis. Francis lets it go from the wing. It falls.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
The Blazers work it up. They're shooting 46% from the floor. Picked off.
Now that's how you play the passing lanes on the inside.
Francis takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Grabbed by Rice. Swatted. And it's right back to the shooter. Pump fakes. The Rockets turn it over.
Where was this guy going on that one?
Wallace has the rock. To Patterson. Wells fires from 14.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
The Rockets are back a bit here, 16-13. To Mobley. Pass right wing. Francis fires, puts too much on it. Griffin shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
Way to clean the offensive glass.
And the Blazers have the rock. To Patterson. Wallace is asking for it in the post. Griffin made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. To Yao to take the lead. Nice rebound by the 13-year man out of Clemson. To Wells from downtown. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
Even the average shooters are getting in the three-point act now. Not sure that's such a great trend, Fitz.
The Rockets were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Griffin will come off the floor. The Blazers have the ball in a one-point lead. To Woods. Loose ball. The Blazers recover it. And the Blazers get the bucket, and they're now up 3.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
The Rockets work it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. Five on the shot clock. The J was missed by Mobley.
This quarter has been one huge disaster for this guy. His shot's been all over the place.
To Wells. Here comes the double team. Davis sails in, gets the front rim. Davis takes it in.
Substitution for the Trailblazers.
35 seconds here in the second quarter. To Piakowski. Mobley takes the quick shot.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
.28 seconds here in the second quarter. Pump fakes. Skip to Wells. Taylor made the nab back there, records his first steal.
If you're going to pump fake, here's a nice idea. How about holding onto the ball?
To Mobley. Mobley lets it go from the wing. Misses the jumper. The Rockets keep shooting blanks here in the second quarter. To Wells. Wallace takes a turnaround J. Ripped down inside by Piakowski. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 20-17. Now that we've got a little break in the action, why don't we take a look at the game track? Tommy?
Thanks, Fitz. The Blazers have a higher field goal percentage, and that's what you're looking for. They have to be confident down the stretch. They're going to keep it up and hit the big shots.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Wallace throws it in to start the third. To Wells. Now right side. Wells spins. The tough shot. A rare rebound by Griffin. To Rice. Rice shoots from 13 feet out. Misfired.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
To Wallace. He's double teamed. Anderson shoots.
That's an impressive play.
The Rockets would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. To Griffin. Nabbed by Ming. Yao takes a shot from the elbow. Good.
That's the best advantage you can have when you're on the inside. Height.
And the Blazers take it up court and are leading 22-19. To Patterson. Wallace is calling for it. Wallace goes to the hook. Great shot by the 9-year man out of North Carolina.
The hook shot is such a weapon. It's surprising so few players use it, Fitz.
To Francis. They push it inside. Yao releases from the stripe. Money on the jump shot.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
To Wells. Skip to Anderson. To Wells. Wallace takes a turnaround J. Ripped down by Ming. Mobley, 11 points by the 6-year man out of Rhode Island.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Anderson brings it up. He's shooting 20% from the floor. To Patterson. Right side pass. To Patterson. 6 seconds to shoot. Davis goes to the drop step. Wallace shoots with the clock winding down. Hits it.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Mobley brings it up, and he's got 11 points. To Yao. Yao fires from the post.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's just too easy when you have that many inches on your defender.
1 point separating the teams. To Patterson. The ball's loose. The Blazers have it go out of bounds and turn it over.
Substitution for the Rockets.
To Francis. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. Too much sugar on the reverse jam by Ming.
That's what happens sometimes when guys aren't accustomed to going up strong and throwing down dunks.
Digging the length of the court by Wells.
Derek Anderson doesn't always have the complete court vision you look for, but that was a nice assist.
Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. To Mobley with the runner, knotted down.
Don't sleep on this guy out there with the mid-range jumper. He can definitely drop one on your head.
Anderson has the ball. Pump fakes. To Wells. Fades. Not there for him.
He was smart to try the fadeaway to get himself some room. He just couldn't get it to go.
And the Rockets can take their first lead in quite a while with a bucket here. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Francis.
Just couldn't sink that one. And you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
Wells is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots from the line instead. Boomshay comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Griffin will come off the floor. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Rockets have it and are down by 3. To Yao. For the tie. No good from three-point land.
That's how you defend a good shooter. Don't give him any room.
To Boomshay.
Great look and great bucket. Let's check that one out again.
50 seconds here in the third quarter. To Taylor. It's rejected, and it's sent out of bounds. To Yao. Yao goes with the fadeaway. Ripped down inside by Boomshay. Hits it.
This is one of those guys they don't want a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points. By getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Francis works it up. He hasn't hit a shot from beyond the arc. To Francis to end the drought. Can't capitalize. And the Rockets get the basket and now trail by 5.
He glided in for an easy layup there, and I'm not sure where the help defense was.
To Woods. Pass left wing. Wells lets it go from the wing. Misses the jumper. And that's his first takeaway of the game. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 34-29. Heitkowski throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To Yao. He's double teamed. Heitkowski puts it up from the corner. 10 rebounds by the 9-year man out of North Carolina. Anderson launches from beyond the arc. No way, no how. 11-footer was bricked by Boomshay.
You want to give yourself the best shot possible, and taking the leaner doesn't qualify.
Yao wants it in the post. There's the steal.
When someone's being careless with the ball, they're just begging for it to be stolen.
To Wells. Now on the wing. Anderson off the glass. Knocked off course. The Blazers turn it over.
Substitution for the Trailblazers.
Just over 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Yao. Heitkowski backs up. Heitkowski with the crossover. Went with the crossover, but it's still misfired by Heitkowski.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Anderson goes with a runner.
A well-timed spin move like this one can get you open every time.
Francis works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Mobley. Out on the right wing. Taylor springs up. Powers it down.
Nice feed inside, Fitz. He threaded the needle with a great pass. Got it to his man for an easy 2.
Received by Davis. To Wells. Takes the 3. Doesn't get the long one.
Not to be mean, Fitz, but you have a lot of guys around the league taking threes who shouldn't be. I'd probably have to put him in that category.
Francis looks to break his man down. Tricky fadeaway shot is off the mark by Francis.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Fitz. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
To Woods. Jab steps. Pump fakes. To Davis. They're inside. 6 seconds to shoot. Derek Anderson shoots. Doesn't get it all the way there.
This quarter has been one huge disaster for this guy. His shot's been all over the place.
Pass caught by Francis. Taylor has position down low. With the runner. The defensive rebound by Wallace. Missed shot in the paint by Davis. Swished through by Davis.
The hook shot is such a weapon. It's surprising so few players use it, Fitz.
2 minutes.
The Rockets have it, but are behind, 38-31. Caught by Mobley. Grabbed by Francis. Francis tries the spin move. Francis shoots from the post. Ripped down inside by Wallace. Wells crosses over. Wells is called for the charge, and that's his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Trailblazers.
Patterson looks fresh coming back on the floor. Taylor will head to the bench. And the Rockets take it up. They're shooting 16% from beyond the arc. To Francis. Griffin from inside.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
Anderson takes it up, and he's got 6 assists. To Davis. Out on the right. To Wells. 5 on the shot clock. Patterson launches from beyond the arc. Nice rebound by the third-year man out of Seton Hall. To Mobley. Catino Mobley releases from 15. A rare rebound by Patterson.
Timeout, Trailblazers.
Wells with the crossover. The outside fadeaway was no good by Wells.
It's going to be hard to catch up now.
Timeout,
They're going to have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
The Rockets will take a timeout here. To Francis. Rice takes it to the rim, puts too much on it. The putback was drained by
Timeout,
Rice.
Trailblazers.
And the Blazers take their last timeout. To Patterson. Left wing pass. Wells commits the charge, and that'll be his second foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
Timeout.
The Rockets take their last timeout.
They need to get a 3 here to send it to OT.
For the tie. Missed it.
His shot won't go in, and his Arctic-like streak continues.
Francis with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Mobley with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. To Mobley. For 3. Bounces off the left rim and out. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 39-35. That was a great matchup we just watched. Let's check the storyline with Tom Tolbert. Tommy, take it away.
Thanks, Fitz. The Blazers executed in all phases of their game today. Stats-wise, neither team dominated, but intensity, leadership, and hustle, they don't end up in the box score, but that's what got them the victory today.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Wallace is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 10 points and 15 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.